Gentlemen, Scotty, only a couple of days out now from what's been billed as a huge game. What's the feeling like inside?
It's a very good feeling amongst the boys. Exciting time for the town, really. New ground, huge hype around the game. The lead-up showdowns always create that, I guess you could say, finals-like atmosphere, and this is going to be no different. It sold out a long time ago, I think, didn't it? So it's the boys are really looking forward to it.
There has been so much talk about the new ground, and you guys have seen all that. Does it feel a little bit different? Obviously, there's a big build-up for Showdown anyway. But does it feel different because it is Adelaide Oval here?
Yes and no. I mean, I was lucky enough to play a handful of under-19s games years ago out on Adelaide Oval. I think the grass is still the same. The new stand, which makes it look nice. Well, it's new, obviously, but as a stadium now, it's really attractive. It's going to be great for spectators to go and watch the game. A lot of our guys hadn't been out there before, so there was quite a bit of excitement amongst the younger boys. Would have been nice to train there today, but weren't lucky enough to get out there. But Friday we'll have a run around and look forward to Saturday afternoon.
It's also been a fair bit of talk about need for Danger to get a little bit more help out on the field. Was it apparent to you last Thursday that he needed a little more help?
It's at times it can be hard to pick up as a player during a game. At the end of the day, could we have helped him more? Yes. Could he have helped himself more? Yes. Look, Danger's an outstanding player, and whether he likes it or not, he's going to cop attention pretty much every week, probably for the rest of his career. So that's something that isn't going to be an issue for him. Like he's a raging bull. He wins his own ball, but at the same time, we can help him more, and he can help himself more by doing a number of things as well.
Scott, you're a strong bloke. Do you need to stand up and be a bit more of an enforcer?
Oh, I could probably build a few blokes, or no. Yeah, look, as a group, we want to play the game within the rules. If we need to be physical, we'll be physical. But like I said, he's a big enough boy. He can look after himself. But when we got the opportunity as a team to help him out, we will.
Scott, you're no stranger to getting that close attention. Obviously, since his emergence in the last couple of years, has it taken a little bit of heat off you?
I'm just the old fella out there now. I just run around and try and get a kick. But it's great to see the way he's improved over the last few years. As I said, he's an outstanding player. Himself, Sloan, Matty Wright's playing really good footy, so those guys are going to cop attention. And as a midfield group, we pride ourselves on everyone playing their role and making it difficult for opposition teams to who do we run with. At the moment, it's Dangerfield. This week it might be Sloan, who knows.
Scotty, when you said that Danger could have helped himself a bit more, what do you mean? Take the tagger forward, that sort of stuff?
Well, I won't go into too much detail. There's a number of things he can do around the stoppage. He can change up his position slightly. He almost needs to turn it into a him versus opponent type scenario and outsmart him. He's a very smart footballer. He knows what he's doing. So there are a number of things he can do. I think if anyone goes deep forward with Dangerfield, they're going to be quite nervous. He's a big, strong bloke, can mark it overhead and obviously hit the scoreboard. So there's a number of things, number of tactics he can use, and I'm sure we'll see some of those going forward.
How physical is this going to be this week? I mean, all showdowns are physical, but the hype about this game is extraordinary. It's going to come down to the midfield to a large degree. How tough is it going to be to get a kick in the centre square? Oh, no doubt it'll be very hot early. Showdowns always are. Huge build-up, a lot of talk before the game as to who's got bragging rights till the next showdown. Port Adelaide deserve to be favourites. They've won the last 2 games against us. They had a great win round 1. They'll be looking forward to the game too, no doubt, and they've got some great talent rolling through the midfield. They've got a really good side out on the park at the moment, so we're looking forward to the game. It's going to be a good challenge and one that all the boys are up for. There's no doubt about that. Is it a statement game for you guys? I mean, they're 1-0, you're 0-1. As you said, they're pretty warm favourites. Do you guys really need to make a stand this weekend?
Oh, look, we pride ourselves on winning games of football. As a team, we pride ourselves in a lot of areas. On the weekend just gone, we let ourselves down in a few areas, and it's one we want to bounce back from. But as I said, Port Adelaide deserve to be favourites. There's a lot of talk around round 1, whether you win or lose, as to how your season's going to pan out. We've lost 1 game of footy at the end of the day. There's 21 home and away games to go, and round 2 is just another one of those.
How are you going to beat them, though? I mean,
kick more goals.
You've got injuries. They're pretty much at full strength. They're flying. You guys are good for 3 quarters and fell away. How do you knock them off this week?
Well, the areas that we pride ourselves on, we need to beat them. We need to beat them around the ball and get the game going our way, and if we can, if possible, lock the ball in our forward half. So therefore we're playing the game in our half of the ground. Hopefully that turns into shots on goal and goals scored.
Scotty, obviously obviously the medicos will make the decision and the coaches, but Richie Douglas, does he look like he's someone that is pushing to play this week?
Yeah, it's a good question. Richie trained today. He's pulled up quite well. Obviously, about a fortnight back, he got a heavy knock to the groin region, which was a little unfortunate for him. But he's up and about again, and whether he gets selected, I'm not sure. He did train well today. I'm not sure whether he's ready to play or not yet.
So you think he's done enough on the track now? It's obviously specialists have to tick off on that, okay?
Absolutely,
but from
yeah.
what you've seen, does he look ready to go?
Well, he always trains well, so he's moving around well. He seemed comfortable. That's just my opinion as looking at him train, and I haven't had a D&M with him about how he's feeling downstairs at the moment. But no, I'm sure he'll get that ticked off with the specialists, and if he's fit, he'll probably get selected. If not, we'll wait another week or two, however long it takes him.
How big a boost would it be to have him back?
Oh, look, Richard's a great player for us, and he has been for a long time. Had an outstanding season last year, had an outstanding summer on the track, and you saw that in his pre-season games that he played until he did injure himself. So he's really important with the way we structure up and the way he uses the ball and wins the ball. He's really important. It'd be nice to have him out there.
Fortunately, it sounds like everything's all clear for him down the track down there. But he's been in front of any jokes now that everyone knows he's going to be okay.
He has, yeah. He's poor bugger. He's copped a lot. Yeah, I'll probably leave it at that. I don't want to get into the nitty gritty of some of the comments that have gone back and forward.
Scotty, Port's been down and out. I know they made the finals last year, had a good year, but since 2007 grand final, they haven't been probably the best side. Is this, on paper, one of the biggest showdown challenges you face? Is it one of the best Port sides that you would have faced in half a dozen years or so?
Yeah, it is. It's a great challenge, and they deserve to be favourite. They give us we were in winning positions last year and weren't good enough to win the game, so they had a good win round one. Look, we approach every game, whether it's Showdown or not, as a game we want to win. It's the hype and talk that's surrounding Showdowns that make them so interesting.
When you look at their side, though, do you think it's one of the best sides they've had for quite a while?
It is, yeah. They've got a good side out on the park, and they're playing an exciting brand of footy, so it's one we'll have to shut down if we're going to win the game.
What about you personally, Scott? I mean, you were sort of hampered by that hip last year. You had the surgery. How are you feeling after your first competitive game?
Oh, I've played a couple of games now. Yeah.
No,
I feel good. I did have first half of the pre-season, which I think I've told you guys already. I spent a fair bit of time indoors doing a lot of cross-training just to get that fitness base behind me till I was able to get out there and get the miles in the legs. But fortunate enough, from late December onwards, I was able to do that. I've got a couple of games under my belt before round one, and the body's feeling good at the moment. So get out there Saturday and try and get a couple of kicks and hopefully win a game of footy.
So shut them down. Their free running game has been well documented how they run out. Do you need to make it a slugfest sort of thing?
Oh no, I think if we stick to our structures and play our game style and play the game on our terms, we're well on our way to winning the game.
Nice one, guys. Scotty, just one for NZ News. There's apparently been a bit of new turf laid after where the Stone stage was.
Right.
Any concerns that the ground's not going to be up to scratch?
I wouldn't have thought. I'll let him know Friday if it's no good, but I'm tipping the grass will be fine.
Scotty, Sando wanted to handle a lot this year. You probably overdid it a little bit in round one. Your thoughts on the handball? Yeah, that was partly our fault, partly Geelong's pressure. Their pressure was really good. We've covered off on a few of those things. So going forward, look, you don't want to overuse the ball, but sometimes if opposition pressure is that good, it can force you into doing that. Do we want to do it? No.
And we saw Tex outside. He looked to be kicking pretty well. How
Yep.
do you reckon he's going?
Oh, he'll play this week. No, I shouldn't say that. No headlines tomorrow. Yeah.
Last one, seriously. Any chance?
Who's that, sorry?
Brent Riley?
Yeah, he's had a couple of games back from his shoulder now. He seems to be moving well. He's another one. Whether it takes him another couple of games to get that real confidence in it, I'm not sure, but he's definitely one that we'd love to have back in that back half for us. Really important player for us. Make afc.com.au your first destination for all things Crow. You'll find exclusive content, player interviews, video, behind the scenes action, photos and highlights.